Hi, Pat.
Hi, it's so
Such a
nice to
pleasure.
see
What a
you.
surprise.
It's been a while.
I know.
I'm just going to quickly talk about the colors, and I'm going to let you take over because we love Lucinda when she's here. We love her when she's not here, too, but she's cookbook author. She brings us great things, TV host. Let me show you. This will be your pink Geo. There's your pink Geo, and then I'll let Lucinda go through what they are. And then this is called black and white for you, just so that you know, so you can start shopping. Because you get all three for $21.98. They've never been at this sale price before, as you well know.
We just brought this set.
Just till the end of the day.
I have been dying to have these beautiful colors on the end of our spurtles.
They're so pretty.
And you know, so many of our friends know what a spurtle is, but we have our original here. We have our slotted spurtle here, and we have a brand new piece, which I call the hockey stick spurtle, which is funny. But you know, I have to always remind everybody, look at that beautiful color there. I have to always remind everybody that it was originally designed in the 16th century for stirring oatmeal, this tool. And we have brought it forward, and I always like to show right here overhead why it's such an incredible thing, because it gets right down in and you can then turn it over. Turn it over. Imagine that this is rice or polenta or pasta. Gets right into the bottom, into the corners, into the edges. So that's the original, and this does tons of things, but I'll show you everything. Now here is our slotted. Now this was so popular that I thought, well, if I put slots in, I can do this, but I can do a lot of other things. Like, for instance, these are eggs, right? So this acts like a whisk because of those slots. So if I'm making scrambled eggs, I don't have to go get a whisk or a fork. I can just scramble with this, and then if I didn't have sausages over here, I could pour that right in. And that's what I would use in order to stir, right? So showing that. Now this piece is so wonderful. I actually got I've got a piece like this in Turkey, in Istanbul, which is such a fabulous food city. But I liked it because it was sharp, so we've got it kind of like a sharp edge there, but it's circled in here like a spoon. So when you're cooking, right, I've got sausages here, and I'm gonna deglaze. And this is such a thing we do so much, Pat, when you're cooking, is you go in with the liquid, right, and it starts to bubble up. And then if you have this here, you can go there and make your sauce, right? You can stir it around. Think of the amount of times that you're just trying to deglaze and get these pieces off the bottom. But because we have like a beveled edge right here, you can go in and you can cut it. So you can cut these. It cuts really easily. So, you know, there's a lot of people that just don't want to use anything but wooden tools because that's what they love. This is the most incredible shower gift, wedding gift. And I am so excited to bring it. I really am. Housewarming gift.
Just upgrade in your own home. Listen, for $21.98, if you don't know Mad Hungry and you've never tried the spurtle, here's your chance to really get the latest and the greatest. Comes in one box. So you can feel, you know.
I'm showing you so many different things it does that we started using the box so that if you gifted it, you could just give it. You don't have to tell, and it does this and this and this. You can just see it right there on the box. So here I'm going back to our slotted to show just a few cool things. I already showed that it whisks, but I like to have it right next to my stove. I hook it onto my, and then I use, you know, how many times do you just want to get the liquid out, but you don't want to go for another tool? So again, the thing about the spurtles and about pretty much everything that we do is that we like everything to be multi-use. That is a huge thing for us.
Do that.
Always do it. Now, getting back to the original, I've got, I also like to show how this is so ergonomically set up so that when you go in, you can do your deglazing and, you know, your cutting or whatever else. So I like to show this because it just shows, this is our original, and these are acacia wood. And acacia wood, they all come a little bit different. It's like nature's thumbprint. That's what David Venable always says. This has a nice wide part. But so I like to show this like 5 S's. All right. So right here, what I'm doing is I am scraping the vegetables into where I have a thing of tuna, which is usually in chunks. I can go in here, it fits into here, and just get enough for this.
That fit in great.
It fits in great. It's all designed for that.
Okay.
Then we put it here, and then we can smash. So we scooped, right? We scraped, we scooped.
Scoop, scrape.
Smash, right? One tool. And if this was potato salad or anything like that, then we can stir. So I've got it all stirred up. And I also like to show this, which is a spoon. Sometimes you kind of have to go like this. But with this, because it's flat, you can get everything out, right? And then the last of the S's is that we can use it to serve. Yep.
Perfect.
And make a sandwich. And so there we go.
And you used one tool.
One tool.
You did not go and have, you know, 3 different things they have to put in the dishwasher or wash by hand.
And again, this is for so many techniques that we use in the kitchen. I like to show this because it shows folding, right? So when you're folding together, you're trying to keep the air in. You don't want to kind of stir. So you can go and turn it over. If you're making a mousse or something like that, turn it over, and then you keep all that air in there as you're folding in, and you cut through. So you fold. We have a little bit of a melting situation, but you can imagine. Yeah, you go and you fold it over, and then you cut through. So you're baking with that tool. So we have this original tool. We have this beautiful piece right here, which has the little spoon, and it's beveled here on the edge, right? And then one more thing, I mean, again, I keep finding more things. Old days, we had a sifter where we were like, sifty, sifty, sifty. No, I don't do that. I take this now and I just sift it right through the slotted spurtle.
Oh, that's easy.
Isn't that easy?
Yeah, that really worked great.
And then when we're done with sifting, if we needed to stir, if we needed to whisk an egg, I forgot to bring, but I would mash a banana.
Oh.
And I could make my banana bread. So these are all the different things that this does.
How does one clean it?
It's just like you would any wooden tool. Don't put it in the dishwasher. However else you clean, it's fine. But other than that, go for it. Put them in your closet.
Have you ever made them with the designs?
Never.
Oh, they're really pretty.
Aren't they pretty?
Yeah,
and
they
I
turn
love
out really
those
well.
particular ones. This is for a more modern kitchen, this black and white kind of stainless. But I really love the pink geometric over
look
here.
at the pink geo.
Yeah,
How pretty
that's gorgeous.
Is that? The pink geo.
It's kind of
or the choice is the black and white. That's easy enough. Here's what I need you to not gloss over. The price on this is going up at the end of the day. You're saving $5, so keep that in mind. Now, Lucinda, you're coming back later, and you're going to help us with